Coming up today on this very special edition of Houston Life, we are coming to you from none other than the Houston Ballet Nutcracker Market. Cheers, Tessa.
Cheers to that, and cheers to all the wonderful people who are here. I am saying we are going to do so much today. How about DIY crafts? Brandon's here, and it's his first time as well, so he's equally as excited. We're going to get hands-on. Derek and Brandon are going to make their own ornaments with do-it-yourself kits that are right here at the market.
Yeah, we can't wait. Also, if you've got someone on your list who's difficult to buy for, do not worry, you're not alone. At Houston Life, we believe the answer is always, I don't know, a tasty drink. So today we'll check out a cocktail kit and drink bomb that make fancy drinks in a snap.
Or if you are just a coffee enthusiast, there is a non-alcoholic go-to coffee. Meet the Marine who started a coffee company to support other veterans. We love stuff like this. We're going to hear his story, find out how your purchases help our military members. So close to Veterans Day, such an important cause. So I'm all for the Nutcracker Market today, Derek.
We love that. We are in the holiday spirit. There truly is something for everyone. I love all the different vendors, and Lauren Kelly is actually taking us on a very special trip around Texas through art. Lauren?
All right, you guys, coming up here at the Nutcracker Market, there are some amazing finds. We've got a very, very talented artist right out of Houston, a watercolor artist who paints some pretty traditional Houston locations. Oh, thank you. Look at that, the Texas flag with the Astros. Lots more to come from Jim Kane's booth right here at the Nutcracker Market, coming up when Houston Life returns.
Live from Studio B and KPRC2, Houston Life starts now.
Hi, everybody, and welcome to this very special edition of Houston Life. We are so glad to have you with us today, live from the Houston Ballet Nutcracker Market. I'm Derek Shore.
And I'm Tessa, and I am in my happy place, like Disney move over. We may be at the happiest place in Houston for sure. We're at the Nutcracker Market at NRG Center. It's this annual fundraiser. It allows shoppers to support the Houston Ballet, okay? It's academy, it's scholarship program. It's a win-win-win-win, keep on winning situation.
Totally. And now, in its 43rd year, the Nutcracker Market is going strong, better than ever. You just mentioned that it supports the Houston Ballet Foundation. 11% of all merchandise sales, plus the proceeds from admission and special event tickets, stays right here in Houston to, as Tessa just mentioned, support various programs of the Houston Ballet, its foundation, really offering opportunities to so many people in our community, young people who might not otherwise have access to those opportunities.
How important is that? You know, when it comes to the vendors, there really is something for everyone, and they're happy to be here because they know it's for such a good cause. The Nutcracker Market is just this plethora of vendors. It's the biggest and best holiday market in Texas. More than 270 merchants. When I say my eyes just, I mean, did they dilate upon entry? It was amazing. I was actually on a Zoom with the guys in a meeting because we have work meetings on Thursday. And I go, okay, guys, well, I'm here. They go, no. Let that roll. Show us where you're at. They go, oh, that's incredible. So if you're not here, get here, come support. And of course, like you mentioned, Derek, the money stays local. It's for our own community.
Yeah, and it's so much more than a market, by the way. It really is a party. Yeah. So many Nutcracker groups arrive in style. They arrive in groups on party buses, in limos. Earlier this morning, I met a group of neighbors from the Lakes of Parkway Women's Club. They came to the market in style. They waited in line, by the way. This is a line you do want to wait in. Everyone's in a great mood. They are filled with anticipation. This was before 10 a.m. Check out what they had to say.
We got bus, coffee, refreshments, and cute party hats.
Matching outfits, right?
This is an annual tradition.
How many years have you been coming?
I'm not sure. I think it's like 4 or 5. I'm not sure.
We come every year together.
Same friends, same neighbors.
Oh my gosh, and it was the number of selfies we've been taking. I was joking I was being attacked by reindeer, but people are in such good spirits. And another group, Tessa, were so kind to me. This was around 9:30 in the morning.
Okay.
and they had created these homemade pudding shots. They said they started the morning with coffee and Baileys, but they were kind enough to open up their little knapsack, and I was a newbie at the pudding shot, but they had all different flavors, and I was like, what's in this? And they said, booze.
Oh my gosh.
So they
look at you. They literally brought you some figgy pudding. Now bring Derek figgy pudding. Amazing. Now listen, Derek, those are amazing photos, but we want to see your photos from the market too. So if you're a KPRC2 viewer, you're a Houston Life viewer, share them with us. Please, please, please use Click2 pins. You can post online at click2houston.com/pins/Nutcracker Market. I've already uploaded. Look, there we are, Garrick. We've uploaded our pins. Now our viewers need to upload theirs.
We've got some good ones. Yeah, there's artist Jim Keen on the right with Lauren Kelly. Our new friends in the middle, Amber and Jenny, wearing that double sweater. And by the way, if you do have access to that KPRC2 Plus app, you can download it, scroll down until you see Click to Pins, and you can just follow the steps to post your photos. And again, we will be sharing them on air and online, so please upload those photos and show us what you've been up to. We love it.
Yes, we do. Krishna had to walk me through how to do pins, but once she showed me, it is actually very easy, and there are so many photo opportunities here.
There certainly are. So no matter how many times you come to the market, or if it's your first time, like Tessa, it absolutely does not disappoint.
Whether you come for the annual favorites like the famous pasta, there's pasta here, pasta sauce, or if you are looking perhaps for some pickles, I know I bought some pickles, whatever you're looking for, there is definitely something for everyone, something you've never seen before. It is all right here.
Yes, and in case you need a little bit of help navigating the market and finding out how all of this shopping supports a really great cause, well, you're in luck. We have the market's information chairman, Casey Rowe. She is joining us now on set. Casey, how you doing?
I'm amazing. It's Nutcracker Market time.
Okay, so for a newbie like me, I know you want people who have never been to get over here.
Get over here. I can't believe this is your first time.
You know, I can't either. I don't know what I was waiting for. I guess I was waiting for Derek Shore to invite me.
Well, you've been invited. You've been invited.
You know, I always tell people when you walk in the door, your mouth is going to drop. And you have to experience it at least one time. You have to get out and try the Nutcracker Market. At least once.
At least once. You'll be glad you did.
You're going to be hooked.
Casey, so walk us through sort of the merchant information, because obviously our viewers can see there are a lot of people behind us right now. There are so many booths. The moment you walk through the door, you are given sort of a map and a program, right? And that's where you begin.
Well, you get a map, you get a shopping bag so you can fill it with all kinds of goodies. And this year we have a mobile virtual map. So you can actually walk around on your cell phone and look at the map, and it'll help guide you to where you want to go. So there's over 230 merchants from all over the country that you can come and shop and get in trouble.
Oh, yes. My credit card is ready. My credit card is beckoning me as soon as the show is over. But you know what? I really, really, really love an insider tip. So what are some of these pro tips? So we're seeing right now over 270 merchants, $20 general admission, $60 for early bird. All the information at nutcrackermarket.com. It's going on now through Sunday. But you got it. We call it the cheesemint. We call it the gossip. We call it the tea. Give me some of this background insider tips for, you know, a newbie who wants to be in on the in.
Pack your patience, first and foremost.
Okay.
Come with a smile and just know that you might hit a big crowd, but start with your right and just work your maze through. Pay attention to the banners at the top of all the aisles so you know what number aisle you're on. Take a picture. If you see something, you think you're going to come back to it, you better know where you are. So take a picture of yourself at that booth so that you remember where to go back to. And if you get anything monogrammed, make sure you know where to go pick up that piece of merchandise.
That's an excellent tip, because you don't want to leave anything behind. What about hours of the day when the market, Casey, is perhaps a bit quieter? Does such a time exist?
It actually does. On Thursday and Friday, if you think about 2 o'clock, 3 o'clock when the mommies leave and they go pick their kids up from school, that's like the perfect time to come in here. And so Thursday evenings are even a great time. You can shop until 8 o'clock tonight. And so it kind of calms down as parents are at home dealing with their kids, getting ready for school tomorrow. It's actually a really good mommy's night out.
And this is so cool because, I mean, listen, Amazon, whatever, you can go, and that's kind of what everyone is looking at. Here, there is something for everyone on the shopping list. They're unique items. They're local vendors. I mean, and as we had mentioned, the scholarship money, it stays here locally. So what other things are you excited about this year for people? Because, I mean, the market really just does sell itself, but what personally are you just proud of about this market?
I'm proud at how Houston supports the market. There are 280 something schools that got to experience the ballet and got to experience dance for the first time, and probably the only opportunity they ever would have had to have been exposed to the arts. And they get that through the money that goes back to the ballet to benefit those programs that helps us be engaged in the community. We raised $5.5 million last year that went back to the ballet.
Wow.
We had shoppers here last year. They spent $21 million in 4 days just shopping.
Wow.
So it is a tremendous impact for the Houston Ballet. It means so much to us that everybody get out here and shop.
Well, and also Houston area schools, there are so many young people who, again, are reached because of what happens right here at the market. You're supporting local businesses, you're getting ahead on your holiday shopping. As Tessa mentioned, it is a win-win-win. Casey Rowe, thank you so much for your time. I know it's a big few days for you.
Thank you so much for being here. We really appreciate your support year over year. It means a lot. Thank you.
Thanking us for being here. Wow. Okay.
Anytime.
This is a dream. Wake me up. Wake me up.
We love it. Well, Casey, thanks once again.
Thank
and in
you.
the meantime, to our viewers, for hours, tickets, and the long list of merchants, those are all available online at nutcrackermarket.com. So check out that website and plan your visit because there is so much to see and do and experience here. I recommend multiple days. So hey, also breaking news, it's not only Tessa's first time at the market, this happens to be Brandon's first Nutcracker Market as well. So we decided to just send him off into the market. We're gonna see what he has found coming up next.
We sent him off, and then we sent Mel Camp out. She has tracked down a great holiday gift idea. Baseball caps that you can customize over at the Lucky Girl booth. Let's check in with her. Hey, Mel.
Oh my gosh, yes, before I get to the hats, look, I have all my friends with me, Nutcracker Market. It is so much fun here. But yes, it's about the shopping. We're heading into Lucky Girl and we're gonna get some hats. That's up after the break. We'll tell you all about it on Houston Live. Come on, guys. Okay, I am shopping. That's what happens here at Nutcracker Market. Wow, it's so much fun. Look at what I found. Now, this is Lucky Girl, Texas. They have these really cool baseball hats that you can custom. I think it's the best gift idea. I'm going to buy a gift for myself. Leslie, you're an absolute genius creating this with your daughter-in-law, Bianca.
Yes.
All right, I think I've been looking, I've been shopping. I think I've picked my patch. This is what you do. You pick a patch.
So Texas.
I need something for rodeo. And then what hat would you suggest?
I love it on that. Do you like the tan?
Oh my gosh, actually, because there's the little tan stars. It's perfect. Okay, this is the process. You pick your patch, you pick your hat, and then you take it over this way. Follow us. On the way, you may get distracted by some of the cute little holiday tchotchkes. They're super cute. It's a great store to come to. But once you have it, Bianca takes over. And then we're going to come back. I'm out. No, come back, Leslie. So if we peek in here, this is where the magic happens. So Bianca is making hats. They have been making hundreds of hats already. This is really cool because, Leslie, you're a wholesale business, Leslie. You're a wholesale business.
Yes, we are a wholesaler. We sold wholesale to about 400 boutiques.
Oh my God. It's the only time we can get custom hats.
Yes, this is it. This is the only Christmas show we actually do.
How does it feel? Because you're normally in the factory.
Yes.
And now you're like
It's overwhelming. It is overwhelming. However, we have a lot of fun. It's a lot of fun.
That's why you keep coming back.
Yes, we do keep coming back.
6 years?
Yes, and it's like so fun.
Oh my gosh. Okay, so how's my hat going?
Wait, 2 seconds, right?
It's as quick as that, but you know what? They are making a lot of them. I don't know if you can see, that's bags and bags of hats. So the hint is, if you pick your hat and it's going to take a little while to get pressed, just because there's a lot of people, you go get a drink, right?
Exactly. We tell everybody, we give them a little wristband, we say go have fun, come on back, and if we don't hear from you after having a ton of fun, we'll give you a little text. So, yeah.
This is amazing. How's it working with Leslie? Because I know she's your mother-in-law. You have a family business.
You know, I can't lie. She's fantastic. We love working with each other. We have great banter with each other, so we love it. Yeah.
And Leslie, you develop all of the patches.
We do all the design work, all the production. We do it all.
This is amazing. Woman-owned business,
Yay.
family business.
Yes, and my husband's in the Air Force, so veteran-owned as well.
Veteran. I mean, there is just so many reasons. And look, cute hat. I'm really stoked. This is going to be just in time
Perfect for rodeo. Perfect.
Matches my boots.
Uh-oh.
Oh yeah, look out. Oh, really cool idea. I mean, I have my cowgirl hats, but it's kind of nice to have a baseball hat.
Absolutely.
But it's something you can make something for dad, for your brother. I mean, it's really good. There's
mostly women, but we can,
It's definitely, I saw some boy ones there.
Yeah.
I saw a cute one. It was a patch. It said, "Go Taylor's boyfriend."
So funny, cracks me up. We also have warning the girls are shopping again.
There's a lot of shopping happening.
Listen,
and you know what?
those
Once you got your
caps
hat,
look
thanks,
great.
Bianca.
Mel, thank you so much. She's off to a great start.
She really is. And again, we're going to keep on trucking, right? I need to get one of those trucking hats. It's time to check in with, I'm not the only noob here, another first timer at the Nutcracker Market.
Yeah, Brandon, how is it going out there? What and who have you found so far?
Derek, Tessa, this is my first time at the Nutcracker Market. I've been here since 9:30 and I've met so many amazing people, including
Jenny, Amber.
And they've been friends for 28 years?
28 years.
Okay, and it's your first time at the Nutcracker Market?
Her first
Me.
time.
I'm a newbie.
You're a newbie, and you're a veteran. You've been here how?
My 5th time.
5 times, and you have a very special sweater on.
We sure do. That way I can't lose her.
Say that again?
That way I can't lose her.
You're definitely not going to lose her in this sweater. But it's tradition. You guys wear this somewhere every year.
Every year on Christmas.
Yes.
Every year on Christmas. Derek, Tessa, I think you guys need to get a sweater like this. It's amazing. You guys already do the job together. And look, you can wrap each other up. How fun!
I am so glad he said it. Because
Yes.
I was going to say, why don't we have that sweater?
It looks very, very convenient. I have a lot of questions about how the facilities are used when you know what I mean. Brandon, I'm glad you're making friends wherever you go. That sweater looks warm.
Don't be a Grinch. Still to come. Cheers to the holidays, okay? After all the shopping, I'm going to find that sweater. You're going to need a drink. Derek needs one right now. We found the spot where you can check out cocktail kits and drink bombs that can turn anyone into a great bartender right at home.
All right, and it's an Austin-based Tex-Mex restaurant known just as much for their funny marquee signs as they are for their food. Lauren Kelly is checking out all the goodies our friends at El Arroyo have brought to the market. What's up, LK?
Well, coming up, you guys, live from the Nutcracker Market, we are here at one of my favorite Tex-Mex spots out of Austin, but they've also got some really, really cute and creative marquee signs as well. You might know them. El Arroyo is who we're checking in with next when Houston Life returns.
Welcome back to this special edition of Houston Life. We are coming to you from the Houston Ballet Nutcracker Market happening for the next few days right here at NRG Center.
Yes, and I want to talk to you about a story when a restaurant added a little humor to the menu. Their funny road signs, sayings, they soon went viral. Do you know who I'm talking about?
Oh, I bought like everything in their booth last year.
You bought this for my birthday.
So you can get El Arroyo's witty quips and sayings emblazoned on everything from pool floats to holiday decor.
Yes, and we sent Lauren Kelly to check out the latest lineup of their awesome products. Check it out.
Well, straight out of Austin, they got to Houston as fast as they could. One of my favorite Tex-Mex spots that's known for their queso, but also for their very funny marquee signs. I know you've seen them all over social media. El Arroyo, thank you, Paige, for joining us and showing us probably some of the most popular product here at Nutcracker Market.
Well, thanks for having me.
Where my feet are right now, I just want to show that the doormats are just as funny as everything else.
Thank you. Yeah, these are funny sayings. It's, you know, as soon as someone comes in your door, it's nice to give them a good laugh.
Really quickly, before we get to some of the products, I have to know, who is behind some of these marquee signs? Who comes up with them?
So we have actually a lot of sign submissions from our followers. My husband's really funny. And then we've got some funny dads on the team too, and just a great team of people that, you know, we're here to make people smile.
Absolutely, and you guys do such a great job of it. Well, let's go on inside the booth. We're at 1506 today, right?
Yes, we are.
I know the tumbler is very popular this year. They said that's one of the newest products.
So this is one of our brand new products. We've got 6 different sayings on them, all which are, you know, super fun. Some are travel, some are drinking related.
But I like you also have the table book in case, the coffee table book,
yes.
right?
So we've got our mini collection. This is our newest mini. It's volume 6. It's a compilation of signs from our marquee, and it's half of what's in our big book, volume 6. So we have our big book collection as well.
Let's address the big white elephant, white elephant behind us, right?
Yes. So this is an inflatable marquee sign for your yard for the holidays.
And it's here to purchase. It's available, right?
Yes. So we have them all boxed. They come, you plug it in, self-inflates, and you know, just give your neighbors something fun to look at during the holidays.
And also, speaking of yards, if you want to take it to the backyard, you have the pool float.
The pool float. So we have 2 different sayings. It's a great lounger, one for the kids that your kids will, you know, enjoy. And then we also have the one in the pink, which is, I feel like most of my problems could be solved with a swim up margarita bar.
From your mouth to whoever's listening, that is the truth right there.
Yes.
Paige, what do you think your most popular item is so far this year? I know it's a very hard question.
Yes, so the inflatables are great. The pool floats are super fun. The books are awesome. They're great for stocking stuffers, so those are really popular. The tumblers, playing cards. We have a deck of playing cards, as you see right here. It's a 2-set deck, and every single card has a different sign on it.
I love it. You would laugh at every card you draw.
Yes, yes. So sometimes it's hard to play because you're just laughing the whole time.
Well, thank you for taking the trip down I-10 here to Houston to join us at the Nutcracker Market.
Thanks for having us.
We are in 1506 El Arroyo. You guys are going to be here the whole weekend, right?
We will be here.
All right. Save some good, funny sign stuff for me.
I will. Thanks so much.
Derek and Tessa, back to you guys.
LK.
We'll take one of everything.
Yes, please. Going. I am looking forward to it. Looks like he's on a mission, though. He wants to find something a little more DIY, maybe?
I don't know. We'll find out. I'm sure he's doing just fine. Also, the family behind EXT Legends Coffee Co. are also on a mission to make a difference in the lives of veterans. Mel is getting ready to tell us more about a gift idea that gives back. Mel?
Yeah, hey, oh my goodness. I have come and found something I really love, coffee. And this family-owned business has a really amazing story. We are going to go and chat to these beautiful people coming up very soon on Houston Life, so make sure you are here for it. I just want to say, go Nutcracker! This is the best day ever!
All right, well, we are just getting set up here. Welcome back to this special edition of Houston Live. Derek Shore here, along with Tessa Barrera. We are at one of our favorite places, the Nutcracker Market here at NRG, and things are about to get crazy.
I love it. I love the chaos. It's it's overstimulation in the best way, Derek Shore.
Yes.
Now listen, you can buy a gift for anyone on your list here, but this next one, I'm going to buy it for myself.
Okay, so it may be the easiest way to make a frozen drink. No blender, no ice required. inspired. Here with more about this product is the founder of D. Marie, Mark Sufer. Mark, welcome to Houston Live. Thanks for doing this. Okay, so fill us in on this, because your wife is the one who really is full-time with this business, right?
Yes. I'm a retired Army nurse, and I've been helping her do this for about 24 years now.
It's amazing.
Wow. Yeah. Okay, so explain how it all works. Someone adds, like they
very simple.
Add alcohol to one of these bags?
Yeah, you just take the bag, you tear off the top of the bag, and on the back it'll tell you what liquor and what fluids to add to it, whether it's ginger ale or juice. So you tear it off, add your liquid, zip it closed, shake it up, put it in your freezer. About 3 to 5 hours, it turns into a slush.
No way.
So we do everything from wine to vodka, rums, tequilas, you name it. So these are specifically made for the Nutcracker. You can only get them here, the Nutcracker series.
I love an exclusive. I love an alcohol exclusive. Now here's the thing. I saw you were holding up this Aperol Spritz. When I try to do the Aperol Spritz at home, I never get like the portions and the ratios right. But what other flavors do you have?
Well, we have this is a Moscow Mule with a little added cranberry juice, so it's a little holiday cheer with the cranberry.
Okay.
This is your Cosmopolitan, which is my wife's favorite because she loves vodka.
Okay.
This one we're sampling at the booth. That's a blackberry bourbon smash. Ooh. My favorite. I love a little bourbon slush. And then we have the Rosebud Frosé. Everybody's heard of Frosés before. Just add a bottle of rosé and a bottle of water in the mix, shake it up and freeze it. And last but not least, we have the Nutcracker. That comes out a little bit like a mudslide. So it has a little bit of a Wendy's frosty texture to it.
Wow, and the finished product, you would add vodka, Kahlua, chocolate syrup, heavy cream, or whole milk. I can imagine just how good that is. And by the way, I know we have a little bit of a draft in here, so these bags aren't standing up, but these are heavy. So there's a lot of product in here. So by the time you add the liquid ingredients and pop it in the freezer, these bags will be very, very full.
Yes, they make 8-ounce glasses, so about a half a gallon.
Well, and they're bottom heavy.
Yes.
They're bottom heavy, so you can get ready. You can just peel it open. You can add the vodka, the cranberry juice, the triple sec.
Yes.
And we've been talking about so much to celebrate, so much to cheers for. I mean, do we actually have
I think we have some frozen drinks.
Oh my gosh, is that an angel?
Maddie,
is that an elf from Santa
Maddie. So this is our blackberry bourbon, and this is our Aperol Spritz.
Yep, and the snowflake spritz right there for you guys.
Thank you.
I love the spritz. That means so much.
Making deliveries every single day. Tessa, go in. What do you think? What do you think? Mark Super, thank you.
Give it a try.
It's refreshing. It's delicious. What's not to love? I'm going to go thin straw here. I'm just going to go straight like snow cone.
It's a great idea. The drinks are delicious. Again, Mark Super, say hi to your wife for us. Congrats on the business.
We're back in booth 512. Come and see us. And we have one other drink that's near and dear to our hearts, the Cosmopolitan.
Okay.
My lovely wife is a triple negative breast cancer survivor.
Wow.
We're paying it forward to the Cleveland Clinic for anybody who gets a Cosmopolitan. They're doing like I said, a whole research, and we're helping fund that.
That's
phenomenal.
amazing.
Okay, once again, you can pick up the entire line at booth 512. Delicious. Thanks once again.
Thank you so much. Cheers.
Yes.
Cheers to you.
you.
Yes, and speaking of cocktails, our resident cocktail expert, Brandon, did not want to miss out on any of this fun right here.
No, Brandon, what have you found now?
Guys, I know you're busy over there doing some hard work making cocktails. I found the easy way. I'm at booth 1400 with my drink bomb with Peyton, who is going to show us the easiest way to whip together a cocktail. So, you've heard of bath bombs? This is a drink bomb. You take it, you take your little, flavored ball, and then you drop it in a glass, and then Peyton is going to show us exactly how you do it.
So you have your drink bomb, you add your sparkling water, starts to fizz, add your alcohol or not, and you have your cocktail or mocktail.
So what is this drink that you just made?
So I just made a Cosmo drink bomb with our edible glitter. So it's going to sparkle and shimmer, great for the holidays. It's cranberry base, fruit powder, all natural. So cocktails made simple.
It was so easy, and so you can have it as a mocktail, you can have it as a cocktail, you can add your vodka, gin, or whatever, and it's glittery. What's not to love? So I'm gonna try it. That is so delicious, and it's effervescent, so it's like it's bubbly. And so point out some of the other flavors, because you don't just have to use a spirit. You can use champagne or...
Yes, exactly. So we have like a Bellini blush, which is great for champagne. Blueberry lemonade is good for vodka. We have about 5 different margarita flavors. So really, whatever cocktail or mocktail you like, we most likely have the flavor.
This is the coolest thing I've ever seen. Guys, booth 1400, My Drink Bomb, here with Peyton. So fun, delicious. Derek, Tessa, you've got to try them.
It's such a clever idea, and it's festive, a great stocking stuffer for those who are over 21.
For those who not only like glitter on the outside of their bodies, you can put some in your body as well. Now look, if you prefer coffee over cocktails, I get that, and the market understands that. They have that covered as well.
Oh yeah, and Mel Camp has found a vendor whose past military experience has him on a mission to help veterans one cup at a time. Mel?
Oh my goodness, this is a really, really great spot here at Nutcracker Market. One, there's the coffee, and yes, there's the cause, and check this out. Drink coffee, be legendary. That's what I tell myself every morning. But let's come and meet the heroes behind this store. I mean, literally, Ben, Amanda, you guys have created something amazing here.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, it's been a journey. It's a little over a year now, and we've enjoyed every step, I think, right?
So your story, I mean, Ben, you're a veteran.
Mm-hmm.
You were a Marine. You went into law enforcement, which so many of our service members do, and we're so grateful for everything you guys do. We have our freedom because of you.
Thank you.
But of course, so many people who go through the military, you know, they do have, I think it's a trauma, PTSD. It's something that's difficult. It's a badge of honor because that's what happens, and that's what you found you had.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
Yep, so it was a journey. It was a process that started basically with a close friend of mine that called me one day and said, Ben, you know, I think you're just a little different than when we first met you. And it was something that I love to self-reflect and always grow myself, and started looking inward and realizing that there were a lot of things that what I used to be, I was still trying to grasp to, but it wasn't who I currently was. So my wife found this program called Heroes and Horses that helps serve veterans with PTSD by training through horseback and working with horses, just the equine therapy, kind of getting yourself in check. And through that program, you know, we found cowboy coffee in the morning, and realizing instant coffee was not coffee, right? So
No. You need the real bean.
That's right.
Yeah.
So came home from that experience and found a new hobby of our own, and started hitting local coffee shops, and that journey led me to this ranch that I manage now in Lindale. And we realized that there wasn't a local coffee shop that we could enjoy, and it was something that we could just add to our journey and do together and kind of share with other people. So
I mean, I love it, and here you are, and this is so amazing. I absolutely love that you are helping people with Legends ETX Coffee Company. Tell us about, there's a subscription that you can get, so this is a really good gift idea. You can just buy the coffee, but I would say do the subscription. It's a gift that keeps giving in more ways than one. So tell us how you're supporting veterans.
Yeah, so if you order on etxlegendscoffee.com, we can do subscription services, and each quarter we give back to veteran organizations that help vets with PTSD. The program Ben talked about gave so much to our family, so that's our way to pay it forward. So that's super important to us and a part of our mission.
This is so amazing. You know what? This is a place to come. I love coffee, so if anyone wants to give me a coffee subscription for Christmas, just saying, you can jump online and get it for me. But this is just amazing because it's the gift that keeps giving in so many ways, and it's just wonderful. Tessa, Derek, how awesome is this? This is a really beautiful store here at Nutcracker Market.
Well, the coffee looks delicious. I can't wait to try it, but the story behind it is what we love. So Mel Camp, thank you so much. All right, coming up, it's a holiday keepsake for your Christmas tree. An ornament you can decorate yourself. Look how great these are. This is so cool for kids and adults as well.
So fun. Let's keep the good times rolling and check in with Lauren Kelly. She's found an artist whose watercolor paintings of Texas landmarks are pretty iconic. Hey, Lauren.
All right, you guys, coming up here at the Nutcracker Market, there are some amazing finds. We've got a very, very talented artist right out of Houston, a watercolor artist who paints some pretty traditional Houston locations. Oh, thank you. Look at that, the Texas flag with the Astros. Lots more to come from Jim Kane's booth right here at the Nutcracker Market, coming up when Houston Life returns.
Hey, Houston Lifers, welcome back to a special Nutcracker Market edition of Houston Life.
Yeah, every single year, this market draws top artisans from really around the entire country, which means you can find all kinds of beautiful works of art.
Yeah, one of this year's featured artists is Jim Kane. Lauren Kelly is giving us a look at his watercolor paintings of iconic Texas landmarks.
Well, here at the Nutcracker Market, there are all kinds of amazing finds, from clothes to jewelry to food, but there's one place you might not have stopped before. I can't wait to introduce you guys to this very, very talented watercolor artist right out of Houston, Jim Kane. Your creations are magnificent.
Well, thank you. I appreciate that.
How long have you been watercolor painting?
I have been painting watercolors for my whole life, almost 40 years as an adult. These paintings I've been doing for the last 6 years.
And you know what I love so much about this as a Houstonian, as you a Houstonian as well, these are some significant spots that us as Houstonians can look back on and really take a trip down memory lane.
Oh yeah, we like to keep the people walking down memory lane here.
Absolutely. What are some of the favorites that people have moseyed on over to this year?
I would say favorites are the Astrodome, Astro World.
Oh, the Be Someone
Be
sign.
Someone.
Yeah, absolutely.
Some of the newer favorites
Look
are
at this, the
Poison
Antonio's
Girl.
Flying Pizza. We know that right down Hillcroft. We love the Garden Oak sign.
Yep.
So how many paintings do you think have you done over the years?
On these particular paintings, I'm at about 250.
And there's always new
Still going
locations,
strong,
right?
always. My
yeah.
list gets longer than shorter.
So you have different sizes of these paintings as well,
All
right?
the originals are this size right here. They're 5x7 paintings, and then yes, I sell prints that are 8x10 or 5x7.
How long does it take you to do a watercolor painting like this?
These particular ones average about 2 to 4 days.
Oh, so it's like nothing to you.
No, I can keep turning out new paintings.
I have to point out one that just struck my heart. You guys know my dad was a bowler for so many years. The Palace Bowling Lanes. Do you remember that? You remember the bowling lane?
Oh, absolutely. I spent a lot of time at the Palace Lanes.
What was kind of the inspiration for you to get into the watercolor painting business?
I've just been an artist my whole life. I've just enjoyed painting, and I like architecture, and this is my town, so I painted one of these paintings, and one thing led to another, and now I'm at 200 of these.
200. Well, Jim, I want you guys to come see this one. These are also a few more of my favorites. Look at this. The Whataburger. Classic. You know when you see the Triangle building, it's an old school, right?
Yes.
River Oaks, we love Houston. Of course, the Astrodome. I know I saw an Astro World here. Oh, there it is, right in front of my face. But these are magnificent. We're so proud to show this off today.
Well, I appreciate it. Thank you very much.
And we're in booth 611, correct?
611,
right.
where the action is.
All right, where the action is. You heard it. Jim Kane, thank you so much.
Thank you.
And have a great Nutcracker Market.
Well, I appreciate it. We'll take people down memory lane.
Absolutely. Come with us, you guys. Derek and Tessa, back to you.
Oh my gosh, Lauren Kelly, thank you so much. I am obsessed with Jim Kane. We have a bunch of his paintings. Again, you can find him at booth 611, and you will be so glad you did.
Okay,
he's
611,
phenomenal.
where all the action is. I heard him.
Yeah.
Okay, when we come back, add a personal touch to your Christmas decor.
Yeah, this is really cool. I'm going to show you where you can find holiday ornaments at the market. You can actually color yourself with markers. This is for both kids and adults. Maybe Brandon will join me. That's when Houston Life returns. Don't go away. Welcome back to this very special edition of Houston Life from the Nutcracker Market. Okay, so one of my favorite people. Oh, look, Brandon, how's your first time at the market so far?
This is like the most fun I've ever had. This is just getting you ready for Christmas in the best way. It's so fun.
He's a newbie and he's a convert. So one of my favorite parts about the market, you already know this, is meeting new and really interesting people. We are at booth 1321. This is called Brush Strokes Pottery, and the mastermind behind this entire booth is also a first-timer. Courtney Joyner, get on in here. What's your first market experience been like so far?
all things overwhelming and magical, and I absolutely love it.
Well, you deserve all of it. I'm glad you love it. Guys, check out these beautiful ornaments. The process of creating this ornament is so surprising to me because people actually can buy these ornaments when they are blank and then they fill it in?
Yes.
Describe the process.
Yes, so they will color it. I loved the magic. People love coloring and painting. It's very therapeutic. So I thought, what better way than to put it on an ornament? You can color your own, and the best thing is no baking, no glazing. You color, and it's ready to hang on the tree.
It's so hard to believe. Brandon was just asking you during commercial break that there's no baking and glazing. It's shocking, right?
Yeah, there's no glazing, and from far away I thought it was wood, but when you pick it up, it's beautiful pottery, and you get to decorate it yourself. It's beautiful.
Really, really cool. Okay, so we're going to make something like this today, is that right?
Absolutely.
Okay, do you want to hold the mic and walk us through what to do?
Okay. Yes. So grab your ornament.
Okay, we're going to do it. Okay.
We'll move these out of the way, and then you can choose any of your markers here. And these are washable markers. You have a glitter marker, which you can also do to give it a little extra shine.
Okay, should I end with a glitter marker?
I would end with the glitter marker and start, because you can, the beauty with these markers is you can layer. So you could layer colors over it, but see how it just blends into the ceramic piece?
Wow.
So it will look watercolor.
And there's no bleeding of the marker.
Nope.
Okay.
And you can color inside the lines. You can also color outside the lines and do the little dashes, all the embellishment. You guys have gone silent, so I know you're enjoying it.
I get very focused. I was one of those kids in school. I like to color inside the lines. Okay. What other tips do you have for us? Because it looks like as I'm coloring and going over it, the color is very even and smooth.
Yes, so that'll blend in. So that way, if you choose, you can grab another color, you can dot or dash over that. So you can take maybe a pink, yep, and then create that little dimension. And then if you add on the glitter markers, you can outline, so it gives it a little sparkle.
So even if you mess up, you can correct it
Absolutely, yes. Just grab another marker, and then you can blend that in there.
Oh my gosh.
So what's great too is the design is already pre-printed on here. So if you've got littles that are just going to make a mess, they can color all over. You're still going to see the design, write their name and the year on the back, and then you've got that keepsake with them.
It's such a clever idea. I've got a few more questions for you as Brandon continues on his. You started this business how long ago?
So I started this business back in 2007. And it has morphed and changed and grown to what it is today. And I'm really, really excited. So we started more as a paint your own pottery studio, a mobile paint your own pottery studio, and then morphed into more finished goods, and then the art kits during COVID.
So during COVID, the pandemic, like many small business owners, you were affected and you had to totally rethink how to make money and have your business survive. Is that right?
That is exactly right. I decided, I was sitting at home like the rest of us, not knowing what to do, and I thought, gosh, if everybody else is sitting at home, they need something to do. So my brain started working to coloring pages, to DIY kits. Art is a great way to help us through hard times. And so if I can do that, then that's what I'm going to do, and that's how the business has evolved.
That is so beautifully said. Brandon's is looking great. Before we let you go, Lenny, our photog, if you could just come up and check out some of these other ornaments. So again, these are hand-painted, almost foolproof ornaments that really anyone, even if your artistic skill is a bit limited, anyone can create these. What comes in the kit? Can you buy the ornaments one by one, or do you buy them all together?
You can buy them individually, so we have a mix and match station. So you can buy the designs and choose one or two, or you can buy a set of 5, and you'll get 5 ornaments, the string, and the markers, and then the little keepsake bag, which you can actually color itself. So you can color the little keepsake bag and have it for jewelry, marbles, if kids still have marbles these days, iPads, little phones.
Whatever you want to store. Courtney Joyner, I am so happy to know you and meet you. One last look at the beautiful finished product. Brandon, what do you think? How do you do?
I think that is an A+.
This was so fun. I love doing this.
Okay, we're sold. Again, Brushstrokes Pottery booth 1321. We're going to continue working on our little ornaments. We're going to take a quick break, and this special edition of Houston Life will be right back from the Nutcracker Market. Don't go away. Y'all, there are a lot of great Nutcracker Market crews out here, but I am so proud that all of y'all are here. We got some first-timers, Brandon and Tessa. Mel, you've been here before. Lauren.
I think I had strep throat last year, actually, and wasn't at Nutcracker, FYI.
Okay.
So I am making the most of it this year.
First-timer as well. What are these pickles you have?
Okay, these are Hildebrandt specialty pickles, spicy sweet. We all have to try them. I mean, this is lunch.
Oh my gosh.
Everyone get in.
Juggling a lot here.
Oh my gosh.
Brandon, what do you think of your first time at the market?
This was the most fun ever. I want to come back next year.
Okay.
Holy moly, that is so spicy.
Now you see.
Oh, my bad, guys. They're really spicy. Hold on.
Oh my gosh. Okay, remember, click 2 pins. Thank you to everyone who has submitted your photos from the market. Visit our website, clicktohouston.com/pins/nutcracker. You can also visit the KPRC2 Plus app, look for Click 2 Pins, upload your market photos. We want to celebrate and enjoy with you. Spicy pickles.
All day.
Hold on, can I just say really fast? Mel and I showed up in the exact same outfit and did not plan it.
Oh my gosh. Time's up. We got to go. We'll see y'all tomorrow. Have a good